Hair look crazy. All right, you can hear me?
Yes. Can you hear
All
me?
right. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. All right, my fault, bro. My fault.
It's all good. It's all good.
All right. So you ready to do this?
Yes, sir.
All right, all right. I mean, I know the answers though, but yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Flex 2 Time with E.B.E. I got my man Jalen, aka the Jay Doggz here. Now,
Sir.
look, to start things off, I just want you to tell people your stage name and your birthplace. Now, I know most of your followers already know what you go by and know where you come from, but
Right,
just let
right.
people know about a little bit where you come from and about that place as well.
Okay. My stage name is Jalen Hemphill. Jay Doggz is my nickname. It's a family nickname that was given to me. I decided to give it a meaning. You know, my bark and my bite is just as equal. It just means I'm being myself. I mean what I say what I mean. It's just being myself. I'm from the Bronx, New York, representing the birthplace of hip hop. So that's where I come from. That's my foundation. Is old school hip hop. I grew up on park jams and block parties. So when I go to these park jams as a kid, I used to see the DJs, I see the B-boys, I see aunties and uncles. They would come out with their drink or whatever and they two-step. It's how they talk, how they dance, how they
Yeah.
interact. That's where I come from. But being a kid, school totally different. It's a total dynamic where I. Okay, can you
Okay.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay,
I don't know.
so
I got my phone on Do Not Disturb, and it's like, bro, I swear to God, sorry to cut you off. I swear to God, bro, the whole time my phone was
uh
charging, nobody called my
yeah.
phone. Now that I'm doing this, like my phone's ringing and it's on Do Not Disturb, so it's like I don't get it.
Should have put it. I guess we should have created a flyer to let people know what's going on, so they don't call in the middle of it.
Yeah,
But
and you know what's crazy? I told my dad, I said, Dad, at 1 o'clock I'm busy. Don't call me. It's him calling.
right,
Like, bro, what are you doing? But
yeah,
that's dope. That's dope. Like I definitely always respected you for that too, because like you stood with the whole old school, the b-boy, like you saying, the cookouts. You don't want to like what I like about you is, and I know you're gonna laugh, but if you walk into a park and they playing Chief Keef, I know you turning around. And there's no
well,
disrespect to
no,
Chief Keef,
but
but
but here's
that's just
the
not
thing.
your type of vibe.
Correct, but here's the thing. I don't want people thinking that that's all I know and that's all I care about. Cause
Yeah,
I'm definitely open to new shit too. Like, don't get me wrong. If it's a party rocking, I'll be doing the kid and play. But don't sleep on me. Folks, I'm Millie Rock too. Like, I'm very diverse in what I do. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, I'm very. It's just a newer version of what the pioneers and the OGs used to do. I'm doing
yeah,
my own version of that. So I don't want people thinking, oh, you just copying what they doing. Not exactly.
not at
Because
all.
what they do is a difference. Like back in the day, they had no choice. They used what they had to create. Now that we have all these resources, now that we have all these resources, it's important that what I do, I make sure that I go back and do my research and I apply that to what I do without copying, without being
Yeah,
a exact carbon copy of that. So I don't want people, because it happens a lot. People see me, take one look at me, and put me in a box. Oh, you old school. No, I'm hip hop. There's a difference.
yeah, I'm hip hop. Like yeah, might have an old school look to me. That doesn't mean I don't listen to anything new that's coming out. That doesn't mean I'm
Exactly,
not up to date on what's going on.
exactly. Because it's, I mean, it's in the word hip hop. Hip means to be what's going on. Hop means to do your own thing.
Yeah,
So you put together, you create your own thing. That's what it's all about, being yourself. That's what hip hop is all about. It's taking this struggle and poverty because that's the grassroots of it. So I'm all about the grassroots. And you be yourself at the end of the day. That's
yeah.
what it's all about. I just had a
I like.
conversation with somebody the other day about that. Because they asked me that. They was like, oh, how do you do all this and that? And they got all this new stuff going on. I was like, okay, well, you have to think about it. You can fit in and blend in all you want and be cool, but you're not gonna stand out. you can be yourself and stand out and still create something new at the same time.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? That's perfect that you say that, because like you definitely are up to date with everything that's going on with the different changes of hip hop. But like I feel like with you, let's say it's like me and 10 of my friends, we're at a party, whatever, and you know we
Right.
wearing what's up to date and everything now, like how people dress nowadays. The minute
Right.
you walk through the door, not even just because of the hair is not going to be the only reason you stand out. I already know
Right.
you coming through with the jeans pulled up halfway on one leg, with the custom Timbs on, the jean jacket, and the boom box and
Right.
the chain, looking all
Right.
swagged out. I already
Right.
know that's how you coming out, standing out and still
Right.
up
Right.
there.
Right.
Yeah, I remember you took a picture like that too, and I was like, yeah, that's lit. That's fire right there.
Right. And instead of being, and I'm not the type of person, I'm not just gonna roll up on people on some like, oh, you need to do this. Nah. I feel like there's different ways to teach people. So just like they try to, it's if you get really political about hip hop and the difference between like corporate and the culture, they try to remove stuff or they try to dumb it down. So instead of going out here like, oh, y'all need to do this, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna be the example that I want to see happening more. Not only that, but my image is an example of that. What you see is what you get. So they try to get rid of the graffiti. The graffiti's on my clothes. You try
You
to
can't
teach,
get rid of that.
you can't, right? So it's the same thing when people see my big hair, my flat top. Oh, you trying to be kid and play? No. This goes back to ancient Egyptian days where they have these things. That's what my hair look like. It's a black
Yeah,
image. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So it
Yeah,
goes
it's
further.
not just kid and play at all. It's just and
Right,
yeah, it's definitely not kid and play, because Will Smith had it. It just wasn't as high. You know,
right. And that's
a lot of
another
people
thing.
that was that generation where they was rocking flat top. Some people had it higher, some people had it lower.
Right,
It was just preference.
right. Some people had different colors. Some people had different designs. That's all it was about, being yourself. You cannot come out here. See, back in the day, they all was doing the same stuff, but they did it differently. Everybody flat top was different. Everybody had different designs, different colors. So that's
Yeah,
what's important. You have to be yourself. Just because something currently is happening don't mean you have to do that in order to be cool or to fit in. Because you can fit in and still look just as dumb. You can fit in and
exactly.
not have a clear understanding of what the fuck you doing.
What are you
It's
doing? What are you wearing? Like how you presenting yourself? Yeah,
what works
I like
for
that.
right. What works for one person may not work for you. What works for others may not work for you. You have to find your own lane at this, and you have to learn to understand like who you are. You create something. Create what works for you. At the
Yeah,
end of the day, so it's not just about fitting in.
mm-hmm.
You can fit in all you want, but if it don't work, it don't work.
That's a fact. I
So
like that. I like that.
yeah.
So coming from the South Bronx,
Mm-hmm.
what would be some of your like favorite foods or restaurants? Like maybe your go to. Now I don't know if you're still doing it, but I don't remember the last time we talked in person. I know you was like doing the whole clean eating thing. You was on your grind. I don't know if you was a vegan or a vegetarian, but I know you was eating clean, if I'm not mistaken. So I know like
Right.
sometimes your eating out options might be a little limited.
Right, absolutely. I don't really have favorite spots like restaurants. I just go and whatever I'm in I have the taste for, I eat that. But yes, I am still on a clean eating thing. Like I do a lot of fruit smoothies. I drink a lot of black tea. I drink water. Like these are my favorite, the smart waters. This one particularly is my favorite. I have a whole bunch of bottles right here on the floor, like the
What's special
cucumber.
about that one?
It's flavored water. You know,
Oh, okay.
some people can't drink plain water because they just can't handle it.
Yeah.
So, I recommend stuff like that. Like put a little lime and shit in your water. Give it a little
Mhm.
flavor. It'll taste better. It's easier for people to drink it. But yeah, I'm on that clean eating shit. Like very
Yeah,
important.
I'm not
That's
gonna lie. I didn't even know Smart Water did that. I know Poland Springs been doing the flavored waters for a while. I didn't even know Smart Water did that. That's
right.
dope. I might have to tell my
Right.
mom that, because she'd be like, "Don't touch my Smart Water. That's for me." And she come with the the little $3, the cheap $3 dozen, well 24 case. She'd be like, "That's for y'all. Smart Water's mine."
Right.
All right, watch. I'm gonna take one of those.
Right. So yeah, I'm
Okay.
very much on that clean eating. I drink a lot of black tea too. I meditate. That's why my skin's so clear. My hair's growing. Like
Yeah, she said the bed is thin.
I'm really tapping into my spirituality more and more each
Mm-hmm.
day. So I met a person who really changed my life a lot. And I've had some hard lessons in the beginning of this year during the quarantine in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to do a lot of unpacking and just doing a lot of
Yeah.
work, self-work. And I haven't been the
Yeah.
same ever since. I've been greater. So
Yeah. I mean, I feel like, because, I feel like with the clean eating, it's not only about like getting your body in shape and looking good. I feel like with the clean
right.
eating is like, I feel like not only does it help your body, get in better shape, but I feel like it also helps your body function better. You feel better. Your
Absolutely.
mobility is better. You have a better,
Right.
your mindset is better. You're able to think clearly. You're able to,
Right.
really sit there and be like, okay, this is what I need to do. This is what I need to focus
Right.
on. And yeah, that's really dope. And I heard the black tea is really like soothing and good for things like that as well.
Right. It helps you go to the bathroom, you sleep better, sex is better, a whole lot better. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you're not supposed to feel drained and tired after doing things. You're supposed to be floating. You're supposed to be relaxed. You're supposed to be, and even with foods, like you're not supposed to be sleepy after you eat. Food is supposed to give your body energy. Your
Yeah.
body is a temple, and what you put in it comes right back out.
Yeah. You
You're
eat too
supposed
much
to
of it,
feel
then
energized.
if yeah, you
Yeah.
feel
You're
tired,
not
then you know you
supposed to
ate too
be
much.
right. You're not supposed to be eating until you're full. You're supposed to eat until you're good.
Yeah, until that little crate, that little I'm hungry feeling goes away. Put the plate down. Put it to the side.
Right. Because you know how the saying goes, your eyes are bigger than your stomach. You
Yeah,
filling your
I
plate
love
up,
that saying.
you fill your plate up so much, you know you're not gonna eat all that. You can only
Mm-hmm.
eat so much. But
Yep.
if you feel like you sleepy and I'm lazy, excuse me, you gotta stop doing that.
Yeah.
You slow down your digestive system, and people don't know how much water you're supposed to drink too before and after you do stuff. Like when you go to a restaurant, they give you a whole glass of water. You're
Mm-hmm.
supposed to drink that full glass of water, and then 20 minutes later you eat a meal, and then an
Mm-hmm.
hour later you drink that same amount of water. And watch how fast you're gonna be going to the bathroom. That's your body cleansing itself, all that water.
Yeah.
You put all that waste out. You're supposed to go to the bathroom all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. You're
Yeah.
not
That's
supposed to
a
be
fact.
walking you're not supposed to be walking 10 blocks or walking up a flight of stairs and be tired and that no. You're supposed to
Yeah.
be energized.
You're
But
supposed
it's
to feel
normal
good. You're
to
supposed to
feel
be.
tired, but
Yeah.
yeah.
That's how I feel like you were saying with this whole smart water thing too. I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's crazy how some people be like, I can't drink water. You need to drink water. Our body is made from water, so you gotta,
You know
drink some water.
why?
If you can't do
And that's
something like
because
that, substitute it.
and that's and it's because we're so used to us black and brown people in our communities that we have very limited healthy resources and stuff like that. So when you're used to eating Chinese food and McDonald's and Burger King and Wendy's, your body
Mm-hmm.
gets used to all that processed food. You get used to that. It's a lot of sugars, a lot of fat, a lot of oil, a lot of salt. So when
Mm-hmm.
you drink water, you start putting stuff in your body you're not used to it. It tastes nasty to you. That's because your palate is destroyed by all this processed food that's out here. So when you start drinking more water, eating more fruits and vegetables, you eat more jasmine rice and soups and stuff like that, you feel a difference. You
Yeah.
can see the difference and you feel a difference in your body. And everything
Yeah,
you
you could
do is
definitely
going to be
feel
different.
the difference when you wake up or when you just move around. You definitely feel the difference. Like even after you eat it, you feel the difference. Like not even after. I mean, like even while you're eating, you can feel like, oh wow, I don't feel it doesn't feel greasy. It's not too salty. I don't feel like I'm
Right.
gonna be sluggish after this. Like I started picking up, eating salads and everything again, and drinking
Mm-hmm.
shakes, and I'll eat it or something real quick, and then like I'm not full, but I'm good. Like I'm not hungry no more, but I feel
Right.
good. Like I'm able to function. My body's moving. I'm not tired.
Right.
I'm ready to move. I'm ready to go.
Exactly. Exactly. And the person that I used to be, if I'd have knew all this, but that's just not how life works. Everything happens for a reason, and I'm grateful that all the lessons I've learned throughout the years, I've been able to
Mm-hmm.
apply that into my life, and it helped me grow a lot, musically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, sexually, everything. It gets to a point where You can't be so caught up in what they tell you. Oh, you need to do this. No, we are who we are. And when you find who you truly are, all that shit you thought you knew about yourself, Sharon, that should go out the window. You know what I'm saying? Even the shit that used to bother you, you look at that shit, you shrug it off. Oh, okay, whatever. It is what it is. You gotta learn to find forgiveness in people. Like, you gotta learn to accept shit for what it is. It's all a healing process.
Yeah.
It's not night. It don't take 1 month, 1 week, 1 year. I've been on this path for 7, 8 years now.
Yeah,
It only
becomes a lifestyle. It becomes a lifestyle.
Yeah, it definitely does. And even with all this shit that's going on in the world, it took a toll on me mentally. I had to stop and sit back like, nah, like something got to give. Like to be understanding what's going on is to be conscious of what's going on. But to be conscious means to be aware, not only what's going on in the world, but who you are, once again. And once you know better, you do better. Knowledge is power.
Yep,
So people walking around with these egos. Oh, I'm this and I'm that. I mean, it's easy to say you woke and you conscious, but are you actually doing the work?
Are you? Yeah, exactly. I
You know
definitely
what I'm
don't
saying?
think they understand that.
It sound good, it feel good, but are you actually doing the work? Are you
Yeah, like, oh,
unpacking?
I'm woke. I'm woke.
Are you
How woke are you?
unlearning?
Are you really putting in that work?
Right? Are you unpacking all this trauma? Are you setting in these examples that you learn and gain? Are you adding that into your life? Are you changing? Are you,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You gotta do the work. It's not just, oh, okay, I learned that. Let me go ahead and do this. I'm woke now. Wrong. Wrong. Because then you start meeting people, your energy change, start drawing and attracting. It's, you start attracting people in your life who are on the same level playing field as you. And you might
Exactly.
get tested. You get tested. All right, so what that mean? Blah, blah, blah. What is this? What is that? You don't know. You don't know. Now, you can't beat yourself up about it. You have to go back and do the work again. You have to sit down and think like, damn, I got to stop doing this. I got to stop doing that in order to do better. That's it.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So
That's for sure. I feel like people got to understand that a little bit better as well.
it even gets to a point like the most beautiful thing is outgrowing people. The same people you grew up with or you seen growing up in your whole life, you start to outgrow them. And it gets to a point where you don't know you outgrowing them until that moment hits you. Be like, that shit don't do nothing for me no more. I'm not interested in that no more. I'm not moved by that no more. That's where you want to be.
Yeah.
And then you start changing your reality. You start changing your situations. You be like, all right, I don't want that no more. I don't want to live here no more. I don't want to do this no more.
Exactly.
So it's all about growth.
Yeah, definitely. Every day we grow. I feel like I was probably maybe 5, 10 years ago, in between there. I know somebody told me that we learn something new every day. We grow every day. And the minute you
Right.
stop growing every day is the minute you just lost your life. And I was like, okay, what the hell? And I paid him no mind. I was probably 10 years ago, I was what, maybe like 17. So maybe I was a little younger than that. But it was when he said that, I was just like, all right. But now I look at it, it's like every day you're supposed to really learn something new because like if you don't, you just wasted a whole day.
Exactly. And that's why over the past, maybe 4 or 5 years now, people see me change my hair color.
Mm-hmm.
The hair color is that's my way of getting a message across. That's me tapping into my spirituality. The colors represent something.
Yeah.
So last year I was purple for my birthday. Purple's like royalty.
Yeah.
Then orange in the summer. The orange represented my sexuality. It was a rebirth. I done refound myself. Like, oh snap. You do things, you get presented with opportunities with people, things happen, you be like, I enjoyed that shit. And then you start to rebuild yourself. Orange, that fades. Then my birthday came this year. I'm 26 now. You're in a different stage now. You be like, that color's drawing my attention. What does that color mean?
Yeah.
Now, new color.
So
So
what does this color mean right here?
Well, it was green. The green is fading, so
Okay, okay,
I'm gonna redo it. But green, I'm still in that green phase. Green is it's nature. So
okay.
I take that as being in my nature, being my true self,
Yeah,
unapologetically,
I like that. I
walking
like
in
that.
my truth. You know, whatever I'm feeling at the moment of the day, that's what it is. If I'm happy, be happy. You angry, be angry. You sad, be sad. Don't try to change it. Don't try to fight it. Go through it. Why are you feeling like this today, Jalen? Why are you feeling like this on this day? What does that mean? And then, you know, having those conversations with myself, like, I'm feeling like this because boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, exactly.
And then, right. So you start doing that work. It's a lot of internal shit, it's spiritual shit. So, yeah.
That's nice. What up, Scott? What up, Scott? You know
What
Scott
up, big
LeBrock
bro?
too?
What up, Scott? What's up, my guys?
Yeah, that's my guy right there. I didn't know you know him too. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Well, yeah.
It's a good man right there.
Facts. Doing a lot for the Bronx. I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah,
Thank you
we
for,
definitely appreciate you on this side, man, for real.
yeah.
So, you being an artist and you being, I really don't want to keep saying old school hip hop guy, but you being true to hip hop.
I'm a,
Being
I'm, I'm a hip hop and R&B artist with a old school foundation.
okay, I like that. So
That way,
you being a hip hop artist, right?
right?
What would be, if you have them, three of your artist inspirations? Like three
Mary J.
artists who inspired you to follow who you are right now. Who helped you become who you are. I mean,
Uh,
I already know one of them you're gonna say, and you know who it is. I'm gonna let you tell them who it is, but I need to know at least two more, man.
right. Mary J. Blige.
That's before high school. I remember freshman year, he used to be singing that in the hallway up and down the stairs. And I used to be like,
Bro,
who the hell singing
bro.
Mary J this damn early? Who the hell know
Yes,
about Mary
exactly.
J?
Exactly. Bro, since a kid, like my family could vouch for it. Like that was my first word. Like I'm sitting right here. I have a whole box of her CDs right here, like 2 or 3 copies each album, like diehard fan. So
Wow.
Mary J. Blige is definitely #1 in my book, always. Um, I have a lot of favorites, but another one is A Tribe Called Quest.
Okay, yeah, I think a few years ago you went to had a funeral or something like that.
Yeah, I went to their old neighborhood. They was giving
Okay.
out T-shirts and stuff, and I became a fan of them overnight. I was still at Hostos at the time, and I
Mm-hmm.
saw a picture of them online, and I was like, "Yo, it's been a minute since I've listened to some Tribe." And when I started to listen to their music, I started to understand their music, and everything they represented in the music was about that youthful expression, which is a song from the first album. It's called Youthful Expression. They
Okay.
were all about, they were all about black unity and black power and being young and having fun and not being so serious all the time, but still being aware and conscious of the world that we come from and tapping back into our ancestry and all of that. So I really was moved by that.
I gotta check. Definitely gotta check that out. I probably heard maybe one song from. I'm definitely gonna check that out today.
Yeah, and number 3, I'm gonna go with Belle Biv DeVoe.
With who?
Belle Biv DeVoe. They sung Poison.
Okay, okay, okay. So
They're
they
like they're
have any
half
other hits
of
besides that?
they're huh?
They have any other hits besides that song as well?
Yeah, they do. They have She's Dope, Do Me, I Thought It Was Me, Hootie Mac, Above the Rim. They got mad joints. But of
Mm.
course people really mainly know Poison because that's the party joint.
Yeah.
But
All right, so I'm definitely like in an hour. If you hear somebody knocking on your door, it's probably gonna be me. Just gonna have to rob you for your catalog and your collection. My son got all the jams in the house, man.
vinyl records right here, CDs in front of me, CDs on the table, CDs under the thing, CDs in the bag, music all around me.
That's nice. That's what's up. Yeah, that's hip hop. That's hip hop.
Yeah,
That's definitely hip hop. I mean,
definitely.
I pretty much know the answer to this, but I'm sure a lot of your close friends know the answer. If you had a chance to collab with one artist, who would it be?
That's not an easy answer
It's
because
not.
no, because what I learned is just because they're your favorites doesn't
Mm-hmm.
mean it work out.
Okay.
And it's like our favorites. We take what they've done and apply it to who we are. But just because the favorites don't mean it could work out.
Okay.
So to this day, I still struggle with picking that one person. Like, who would it be? Who would it be? So
Yeah.
that's hard for me. I wouldn't know. It's so many of them.
Wow. Honestly, I thought you would jump at the chance to get a song with Mary, but why do you feel like you and Mary wouldn't like connect if you had a chance to do a song with Mary J?
I feel like if I do a song with her, I would love that. I would definitely take that opportunity. But it was hard to pick her because Mary's like in a different space in her career and her space now. Like she's grown now. Like she's not the same person she was years ago.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So the music is different, mentality's different. She's grown into this strong person who found her way. She made it out of like a lot of hardships. And the person that I am, I'm still like in that space in my life where I'm still striving to get out of shit, but still
Yep.
got that understanding to keep pushing forward. So
So pretty much like the
her,
song wouldn't be on the same level. Like she'll be probably
we
hitting and
we
talking
will
about
be on
different
the same.
things.
Yeah, we'll be on different. We on different paths mentally.
Okay.
So that's why I mean a song would be dope, but it has to be some type. It has to be some type of. It has to work. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I'm not saying it wouldn't, but it has to work.
Okay.
So yeah.
I definitely see what you mean. I see what you mean because me, I have a couple favorites as well personally that
Mm-hmm.
like I love Pusha T. That he's like one of my favorites. But I
Yeah.
feel like you said, like from grinding up until his last album, one of his recent albums, My Name Is My Name, like
Mm-hmm.
you can see the growth in his mindset. You can see the growth in like
Yeah.
his lyrics and everything about him. So like if Pusha T was still the same Pusha T from when he did grinding with Clips, I could
Right.
make a song with him. But now it's like I'm where he was when he was with Clips, opposed to where he is now. So I wouldn't be able to go ahead and be like, yo, even if I had $20,000 and he charged me $5, Push, we can't do the song right now. We're not in the same space.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. So
Exactly.
that's not
And
good.
my thing is, if you're gonna work with your favorite artist, I don't think you're supposed to work with them just because you have a lot in common. It has to be more than that. You're supposed to pick up something from that. You're supposed to learn from them too. You're not supposed to be like, oh yeah, we got so much in common, so we should work together just because. It still might not work. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It has to be some type of way where it has to really, really work. Like if you meet, like if you go in the studio with your favorite artist and they just out of nowhere told you about a song and it was the theme of the song they was working on that had you be like, yo, I was trying to work on a song like that too. That would work.
Okay.
But you don't want to go in the studio and start trying to try to force it, or you try to find it. It has to work. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I guess that's what I was trying to say. You don't want to find it. It has to work.
Yeah, it has to. Yeah. If it fits, it fits. If it doesn't, then it
Right.
doesn't.
Because you
Okay.
got to have those conversations like, so, you sit in, it's like when you working with your friends or another artist. Yo, I'm working on this joint and I need something like this, or I need something like that. You be like, okay, yeah, I could do that. Or, nah, and that don't really fit what I'm trying to do. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I see what you mean. Because my brother, because myself, I'm an artist as well, and my brother, he makes music. He's been making music longer than me, and now that you mentioned that, he tried to get me to jump on a song with him,
mhm.
and his flow, he's from down south. He lives down south, so
Yeah,
like
it's
he
different.
has that accent. He has that certain flow, and I'm just like, big bro, I love you, but I can't jump on the song. Like I can't grasp your flow, and then what we're gonna like. It's just not gonna sound the same. It's gonna be
It's
different.
the clash. Yeah, yeah. Bless you.
Sorry. Thank you. So I mean, yeah, that's dope. I really like how you really got in depth about a lot of things, and definitely see what you mean about the whole with the eating, how it's supposed to help your body, getting in tune with yourself. And the one point that you made I really like was when you said you can't just work with somebody that's your favorite artist. You have to feel that. You have to like it has to fit. Just because they're your favorite doesn't mean the song is gonna be good, or just doesn't mean that you're gonna vibe right then and there.
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Do you want to tell anybody like I mean they know your stage name, they know where you're from. You want to tell the people what you do? Like not that you're only just the artist, what type of music you make, what else you're involved in with the hip
Right.
hop industry.
Yeah, I'm a jack of all trades. I sing, I write, I dance, I model, I DJ, I blog. I DJ for fun though. I can't do
Okay.
parties because at parties, I'm the guy. I write like house party,
Mm-hmm.
house hidden player on the mic. That's me. I can get on the mic or get on the dance floor. I can't do the DJ thing. Too much pressure. People don't respect DJs like that no more.
Yeah,
So
everybody in your ear, play this
you
song,
keep
play that song, do this, do
right.
that.
Listen,
Yo,
when
shout
you're
out
a
this, shout out,
DJ,
hey, shut your
right?
ass up.
Right. When you're a DJ, you have a set list already planned because you
Mm-hmm.
already know the set and the mood of the party and the people and the audience that you have and the crowd that you have. So it's not going to work when people keep running up to the DJ. Yo, can you play this? Yo, can you play that? You're not supposed to make requests. Get out of my face. So when it comes to that, I don't do it. But yes, I'm a singer, songwriter, dancer, DJ, actor, blogger. I do a lot of stuff. I'm into fashion as well. Like I like to buy things, put them together. So yeah, I'm a jack of all trades. I do a lot of stuff.
That's what's up. And I feel like before we get out of here, I feel like that you're setting yourself up for success right now because I feel like in the hip hop industry, you can't just be a rapper. You can't just be a singer. You have to know everything that's going on. You have to be involved with everything else. That's like it's I always look at it like this. I don't always compare it to Kanye because you know Kanye used to produce, he used to do the
Right,
managing himself thing. And as an
right,
artist, you're supposed to do that. But I always look at it like this, like you start your own company, 10 years from now, that company is $1 billion company. Now you started that company, so now you know everything about receiving, from shipping to the
right,
merchandise to how much it
right.
costs, how much you're gonna profit. So you have to
Yup.
know everything that's what you're involved in. Because if you don't know it, there's gonna be somebody who's gonna come in and they're gonna little by little your building's gonna crumble.
And I'm so glad you said that because I'm gonna have to go in real quick. Okay, so we live in a social media age where
Mm-hmm.
everybody trying to get on, everybody's doing something, everybody has a platform, and it's beautiful. However, when you sit and have these conversations with people, a lot of people trying to do stuff but don't really know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They do a lot of begging. You want everybody else to share your stuff all day long. You want people to promote you, but it's not the world's job to promote you. That's your job. It's your artist to create that platform where you're supposed
Mm-hmm.
to catch the people's attention. Oh snap! Yo, he's
Make them
dope.
want to make them
Hello.
gravitate to you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And that's why it's important also that people also have to understand, like, you have to build your platform. You have to be consistent in your platform as well. You can't put out a new record in July and then go ghost and then come back in October and then complain about your numbers not being up there. You done lost your crowd. Nobody cares.
You
You
lost your
done
crowd. You didn't put out a video. You didn't stop promoting. Even if
nothing.
you're not gonna promote 5 times a week, twice a week, get a
Right.
video out or
Right.
something. There's too much. I feel like and I love that you mentioned that too because you have nobody's gonna invest in you if they don't see you investing in yourself. Like
Exactly.
I spend maybe $100 a week promoting my brand and my music between Instagram and Facebook. I mean, I want
Right.
to put more into it, but I have like personal reasons as to why I can't right now do that. But like you said, you have to can't go ghost as an artist. You can't go ghost, and
At
I and
all.
I
Like,
and I've done that. I dropped the music video maybe 2 years ago. Went ghost, and I didn't come back looking for like the love or anything. I came back and I was like, let me get 5, 6 records done. Let me get a video done. Let me get everything set in place. So now I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna push it for another 6, 7 months. See what happens. But then I'm not gonna
right.
take another 4 months off. I'm gonna grab it slowly, maybe take a week, get my
Mm-hmm.
mind right again, and then come up with another plan to how it didn't take off like I thought it would. I gotta come up with something else. But that doesn't
Right.
mean, and we had this conversation, that doesn't mean like on Facebook, you go ahead and tag 99 people in your
Thank
video
you.
trying to get.
Thank you.
Because
Thank you.
9 times out of 10, those people are not going to click on the video just because you tag them. The most I do on Facebook is when I make like when I made the company page and I made my artist page, I sent the invites out. But I don't tag people in the videos or anything. You know, people are gonna come regardless. Like, I hate seeing that. Oh, you and 99 others have been tagged, and it's just like, don't tag me. I'm scrolling. I'll run into it.
And my thing is, I'm not knocking nobody for how they do it. My thing is this: you know what you're doing, go ahead and do it. But what I don't like is when artists screenshot negative comments or screenshot somebody saying something. Oh, your music trash. Oh, this, that, and the third, and then you promote that. That don't make no sense.
Yeah, it's like you're looking to argue with people.
Because you're not promoting the positive comments people are giving you. You're not promoting the positive things that people are saying to you. You promoting the negative stuff. Why? Then on top of that, you're self-entitled. You expect people, like, support is not an obligation. You just supposed to do what you're supposed to do because you love to do it. Stop doing it for attention, for numbers. Oh, they gonna love me and blah blah blah. I put in all this hard work and y'all don't like nothing. Correct. Right. You supposed to, if you're an artist, you love what you do it for the love of making music. You do this for the love of creating and performing. People get on here thinking, oh, I'm an artist, support me. If people don't like your music, people don't like your music.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
There's thousands of other people trying to become artists. Everybody.
Not only that, you know, some people have to accept these artists have to understand, like, everybody not gonna like you. Everybody not gonna think you the next hottest thing. That's okay. If people are writing negative stuff, if people are saying negative stuff about you, that means they are watching.
Yeah, they still watching. They still
you post the video.
Use that negative stuff. Oh, how can I fix this? I'm not gonna argue back and forth with you. I'm gonna fix this. Like I have a lot of my close friends. They don't really share my brand stuff or my music, and that doesn't bother me. And I'm not.
You know why?
And
you know why? That's another thing a lot of artists need to understand. Your friends and your close friends and your family are not your fans.
No. Okay.
They are not your fans. They're not the ones giving you your platform. They're not. It is the people that don't know you. It is strangers. People that come from other states, other countries. They're the ones that give you your platform. They're the ones that's paying for your content. Your family and your friends are not your fans. Your family and friends see what you're doing. They could wear a t-shirt or whatever to come to your shows. That's cool. That's great. But they're not the ones that's giving your platform. And that's what a lot of artists have to understand. A lot of artists have to understand a lot of stuff. Yeah. And in this industry, you got to have tough skin. Stop all that bitching and crying all the time. Everybody, listen, you can meet your favorite artist. Shake their hand. They might not fuck with you. It is what it is. And that's what I learned as a blogger. I used to go to the shows, and you know, I have backstage access, press pass, and all that because I do stuff like that. And I've literally watched these rappers diss people, like, and I was like, you can't be mad at that. Like, why you gonna be mad for? They don't owe you anything.
They don't owe us nothing. At the end of the day, they're still people. That's like
absolutely.
Like me, I joke on people, but that's just who I am. If I made it, I'm still gonna joke on you. That you just gotta like you don't have to take it, but you're not gonna change me as an artist. And like you were saying, like your friends and family, they're not your fan base, they're not your platform. It's crazy you say that too, because when I started performing, you know, I did a performance for Hot 97, some major stage stuff like that. You know, I had the people that was at the show. Mind you, I went dolo. My girl was there with me, but I went dolo. And a lot of people, you know, they told me like, oh, I shared my Facebook, my Instagram name and everything. I got a lot of DMs one day, and it was like, yo, I was at your show last night. I really fucked with you as an artist. Like, I'm a fan. That's dope. And I respond. I'm like, yo, I really do appreciate that because that's love right there. And then once I
Right.
started seeing that, I took into mind like what you're saying now, that your friends and family is not your platform. They're gonna be there. They're still gonna be there, but they're not gonna be out there like the people that you
Right.
don't know are.
Right. Exactly. And when I, as an artist myself, I have a lot of other artists on my platform and on my social media that's doing their thing. It's much love. It's so much. It's so inspiring. So I'm inspired by them. But sometimes I will see them like act so entitled and uppity and they complain and crying all day. I'm like, that's not gonna work. You need to go back to the drawing board. You need to come up with another plan. You got to do something else. Keep the ball rolling. You
Yeah.
can't. Nobody got time to be sitting around hearing you crying and bitching, complain about who's supporting you, who's not supporting you. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's a fact. If it's not working that way, find another way. You can't break down. You can't climb that wall. Go around it. Go under it. Find another way. There's always another way.
Always. And
It's
what
just
works
people are
for
too
one
lazy.
person,
They get
right?
lazy.
Right. What works for one person and this person, that person may not work for you. And you always gonna have somebody that's gonna talk shit about your way of doing it. Oh, you went underneath, so you ain't real, blah blah blah. Wrong. Because this person could fly over it.
Mm-hmm.
This person can go around it. If I choose to go under it, what's the purpose? I mean, everybody got their own way of getting to the other side.
That's a fact. That's a
That's
fact.
what it's all about. That's what it's all about. So yeah. But yeah,
That's a
I'm a jack of all trades. I do a lot of stuff. I write songs, I dance, I DJ, I act. I actually have 2 movies out. It's called Press, and another one recently came out. It's called A Teenage Story. You can find them on YouTube under the Street Line Video.
Okay, I'm gonna
And,
definitely check that out because I didn't know that. So I'll definitely be checking that out today.
right. Yeah, 2 movies I'm in. I also got music on Audio Mac.
Audio Mac.
So
That's like it's like a mixtape website type thing.
yeah, and you
Oh,
don't get
I downloaded it. I downloaded it. I remember it was a while ago, right? You dropped it.
right, and you don't get flagged for every little thing. No
Okay.
shade. But you can post all your content
Mm-hmm.
and it'll be there.
So for
So
the
I have
movie,
like,
so for the movies, we just go on YouTube and type in Streetline Video in the search bar, and then it'll pop up.
yes,
You bring us to the
yeah,
page. Okay.
yeah, and they all it's all tagged in my Instagram bio. So you just go to that page, you click the link, you go to the YouTube, you see all the movies there. But my movies particularly that I call Press and A Teenage Story.
Okay, I definitely will be checking those out today.
Yeah.
Okay. But I
And
mean, it was
Audio Mac. And yeah, I got music on Audio Mac. I got like 4 or 5 songs out right now. And currently working on a mixtape right now. I've been working on one song particularly for over a month, but I'm just learning that great art takes time.
takes time.
And I've been vocally growing everything. So I've been recording this song, removing vocals, doing it over. It takes time. Great art takes time. So I'm currently working on a mixtape. It's called The Life of an Old Soul, Volume 1. It's like a 2-part series.
Any
It's like,
features or everything is just you?
yeah, it's just me.
Just you. That's dope. That's dope.
It's just me. So the mixtape is a perfect representation of me and the world that I come from and my viewpoint of the world. So it's like a 2-part side thing, like a cassette tape, very old school hip hop
Yeah.
homage. The
Just keep
side
it
A,
sticking to the
side
roots.
B. So the side A are all original songs. They're my songs. There's no samples, it's straight original. My
Okay.
lyric, everything me. Side B they're like classic hip hop songs that I turned into my own version of.
Okay. That's dope. That's dope. Give people that gives you. I feel like side A is gonna give people, like you said, who you are, your
Right,
background, what you can do, and then side B is still giving you who you are, but with that hip hop flow that people already know. Not that they know, but
right,
that's there. But you're putting
right,
your lyrics on it.
right.
You're putting
So it's
your
like
words to there.
it's a hip hop side, it's the R&B side. The R&B side is more side to the block parties, and there's all that hip hop. We be rocking and all that. So that's pretty much the foundation. That's what the mixtape is gonna be. So I've just been writing songs, writing, recording, working on this one song. So yeah, I'm
definitely,
staying.
definitely about. So when do you think it'll be done? Maybe about another month or two.
I'm trying to put it out in August on the
August.
actual day of hip hop's birthday, which is August 11th, which makes
Okay.
sense.
So hip hop is a Leo. That means
Absolutely,
hip hop got a lot of
yes.
attitude then.
Hip hop is a Leo, but it was giving birth to it by an Aries. Damn,
Oh
Aries.
man,
So
my daughter's an Aries, and I gotta go pick her up. And like as soon as we done here, I gotta go pick her up. And so that means that's why I say hip hop is feisty because Aries are feisty.
right, it's fire sign energy, and Leo's a fire sign too.
Oh
So
man, that's why hip hop is what it is now, man.
absolutely.
But I really want to thank you for stopping by and taking this time to do the interview and everything, bro. I mean, me personally, knowing you for all these years, I definitely learned a lot more about you. So I'm pretty sure once the video is posted and everything,
Right.
the viewers and everything would definitely be able to check you out and learn a lot more about you as well. That's dope. I
Right.
really appreciate it.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you.
Nah, definitely, no doubt, man. I'll hit you up soon. We're gonna definitely
All
bring you
right.
back around August so we can hear that tape. And I'm gonna
Down.
hit you up. I'm gonna hit you up tonight once I get my kids distracted when
Okay.
they run around my baby sister. I'm gonna hit you up
Okay.
tonight after I watch those movies.
Okay.
All right, bro. Take care. All right.
All right. You too.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by, man. I appreciate you guys.